At the University of Denver, success is measured both on and off the ice. For junior defenseman Kent Anderson, that balance has defined his career so far with the Pioneers.
Through my recruiting process, this was always the number one option, being close to home in Canada, and just how good the coaching staff was through the process. And as soon as I got the offer, I knew this was the place for me.
Yeah, I think early on, Tavis identified him as a player that could help us on and off the ice. Just a great person, great kid. But playing in the Alberta Junior League, playing very well, and then matriculated to Green Bay in the USHL as a committed player. He was committed at a time of everything being via Zoom. So remember the Zoom calls and kind of walking him through everything and him committing. So adds a lot of value, is taking steps every year with us, and really proud of him.
While juggling the demands of college hockey, Kent is also pursuing a degree in finance, showcasing his dedication to both academics and athletics.
Honestly, don't have too many professional goals yet. Want to play professional hockey for as long as I can. But just like I said, our support staff's been amazing, so it's super easy to work with the professors, obviously our academic support. With travel, it makes it really easy to get your work done ahead of time or whenever, so it's been easy.
Holds himself to a high standard on the ice, off the ice. I think like many of our guys understand the value of the education and the degree that's in front of them, and know that the better that they do, the better it sets them up for life and gives them optionality in life, because even a long career is 10 to 12 years. That gets you to 30 to 35 years old, and there's a lot of time after that to fill and occupy you. So a lot of guys obviously end up joining the workforce, and for him to be excelling as much as he does in the classroom gives him a real opportunity and gives him a lot of options in life once hockey is done.
Kent's commitment to academics has been as strong as his play on the ice. Last season, he earned the prestigious NCAA Elite 90 award in St. Paul, given annually to the student athlete with the highest GPA at the men's Frozen Four.
Really special moment, best moment of my hockey career, and that Elite 90 award's just from our support staff, Felicia, Cindy, made it easy for me, our professors. But obviously winning the national championship was the best part of it.
Obviously every sport has it, but for us the Frozen Four, so the highest GPA of the individuals at the Frozen Four, and obviously we're there a year ago with 3 other excellent academic institutions in BC, BU, and Michigan, and so for him to win that, again, really prestigious award. Very proud of him and the effort he puts into the classroom and on the ice.
The Elite 90 award wasn't the only trophy Kent took home. He and his teammates etched their names in history, leading Denver to its record-breaking 10th national championship.
It was insane. I'll never forget that game. The third period felt like it was an hour long. I couldn't wait for that buzzer to hit 0, but that moment that buzzer goes and we all jump onto the ice, it was something I'll never forget.
While excelling in the classroom, Kent has also taken on a larger role on Denver's blue line this year.
Strengths for him is a simple, firm first pass, good gaps on his rush D, getting into people and being physical, at the net fronts and in the corners. And he's done a nice job playing with Zeev and kind of making sure that he's covering middle ice for him and being a little bit of that safety valve and making sure that he's back when Zeev gets up ice doing his thing. And I think he's really bought into his role and excelling at a really high level with it this year.
Our coaches are unbelievable, and just them developing each and every one of us makes it easier year to year, week to week, and just continue to grow my game and help the team win.
Beyond his play, Kent has become a respected voice in the locker room, leading by example through his work ethic and attitude.
He gets along with everybody. I think he's involved in everything in the room and away from the rink, always has a smile on his face, and I think really well respected by his teammates. Doesn't wear a letter for us this year, but certainly I think a lot of guys view him as a leader, especially for someone who's, takes a step each year. When you look at his classmates, I think those guys have a lot of respect for him, the seniors who have seen kind of where he started as a freshman, what he got to as a sophomore, now where he is here as a junior, being an everyday guy, playing top 4 minutes. It's exciting to see that journey and the reward for the player when they put a lot of time and effort in.
Now, with Denver aiming to go back-to-back for an 11th championship, Kent will play a crucial role for the Pioneers down the stretch.
Yeah, we got our eyes on the prize of national championship, and we're excited to continue to build and get into NCHC playoffs and play our best.
We're in a situation where we're fighting for home ice, which I think is a healthy position to be in. It forces you to really narrow in your focus and your execution level from a mental standpoint, and we're playing a lot of other desperate hockey teams that are in a similar situation to us. So I think it brings out the best in us, prepares us for playoff hockey. Obviously nothing's guaranteed within our league play or the national picture, but we think the situation we're in will bring the best out in us.
Whether in the classroom or on the ice, Kent Anderson represents the best of Denver hockey.